Last week, Ilia Topuria cemented his status as the undisputed king of the UFC Featherweight division, reaching a new high in his career by defeating former champion and current BMF titleholder Max Holloway in dominant fashion. This victory not only solidified Topuria's place as the top fighter at 145 pounds, but also signaled the start of a new era in the division. However, despite his impressive achievements, Topuria's journey is far from over. Several intriguing challenges still loom on the horizon, with number 3 ranked contender Diego Lopes and longtime featherweight powerhouse Alexander Volkanovski rumored to be in contention for his next opponent. Following his triumph over Holloway, Topuria has expressed a clear interest in defending his title against Volkanovski, the respected and ever-dangerous former champion. Topuria publicly acknowledged Volkanovski as a deserving candidate for a title shot and seemed enthusiastic about facing the Australian in his home country at an upcoming UFC event scheduled for next year. This potential clash between Topuria and Volkanovski has captured the attention of fans worldwide, with many eager to witness two of the featherweight division's elite go head-to-head in what could be a defining moment in both fighters' careers. However, recent developments have added an unexpected twist to the unfolding drama in the featherweight division. Chael Sonnen, a former UFC fighter turned analyst, recently dropped a bombshell that has fueled speculation and uncertainty. According to Sonnen, discussions are underway for an interim title fight between Volkanovski and Lopes, set to take place in Australia. Sonnen, known for his often provocative and insightful commentary, hinted that the UFC may be planning to sideline a healthy and available Ilia Topuria from the Australian event, sparking a flurry of questions from fans and analysts alike. Now we're hearing rumors about an interim champion, Sonnen said. Bringing him, Volkanovski, together. Let's go out to Australia. In fact, remove a healthy, unwilling Ilia Topuria. That's the way the story goes. I have a hard time believing that, but the way the story goes is that Ilia Topuria is healthy. He is not sick. He is not injured. Sonnen's revelation has added fuel to the fire of speculation, as fans, especially those in Australia, had been eagerly anticipating a showdown between Topuria and Volkanovski. The news that the UFC may be leaning towards an interim title fight between Volkanovski and Lopes has left many wondering why Topuria would not be involved in the highly anticipated Australian event. For fans down under, a Topuria versus Volkanovski fight in Australia would have been an electrifying spectacle, potentially setting the stage for one of the biggest featherweight fights in recent memory. Now, it seems those hopes are in jeopardy, as the UFC appears to be exploring alternative options that don't include the featherweight champion. Adding to the intrigue surrounding the situation, there have been rumors that Topuria is interested in defending his title in Spain, his home country. Following his title win, Topuria hinted at his desire to bring a UFC event to Spain, where he would have the chance to defend his title on home soil. This ambition aligns with his status as one of the most prominent fighters in Spanish MMA, as well as his commitment to raising the profile of the sport in his home country. However, recent actions by Barcelona's City Council have cast doubt on the possibility of the UFC hosting an event in Spain anytime soon. Reports indicate that Barcelona's local government has taken steps to close the door on UFC events in the city, citing concerns about the sport's impact on public safety and local infrastructure. This decision by Barcelona's City Council has thrown a wrench into Topuria's plans, leaving his future title defenses in a state of uncertainty. With Spain seemingly off the table for the foreseeable future, Topuria's options for his next title defense appear limited. For the UFC, this could complicate negotiations, as the organization must now weigh the interests of Topuria, its reigning featherweight champion, against the logistical and financial realities of hosting an event in Spain. The potential sidelining of Topuria from the upcoming Australian event has led to widespread speculation about the motivations behind the UFC's decision. Some have argued that the UFC may be trying to build up excitement for a future showdown between Topuria and Volkanovski, allowing Volkanovski to reclaim his position as a contender through an interim title fight. Others have suggested that the UFC may be seeking to capitalize on Volkanovski's popularity in Australia by giving him a headlining role in front of a home crowd, potentially boosting ticket sales and local interest in the event.